Hi, my name is Stephany Lebron, and today I'll be talking about biometrics. Biometrics is an up-and-coming technology that is starting to be used more and more as the years go by. Many people are uninformed about what biometrics is, yet it is something that they are exposed to every day. The use of it is no longer restricted just to the government, but there are also many private corporations that are starting to use it. People are exposed to it, yet don't even know it. Many authors have written about this new technology. In fact, the FBI has thought about using this technology in a way that would benefit society. Although there could be some risks associated with their idea, the benefits could be substantial. After researching the topic of biometrics, the most common search findings are, why choose biometrics? Many do not know what biometrics is, yet they would be surprised to find out the main advantages that it has over other common ways of identification. And the issues. Although the benefits of using this technology over other methods of identification are superior, there are many ethical, social, and cultural issues involved with using this technology. This report will emphasize some of the benefits and issues dealing with biometrics. Sources like experts in the field and the FBI will help explain some of the topics surrounding biometrics, like why choose biometrics over other methods of identification, and what are the most common uses, how biometrics work, and what are some of the issues surrounding the use of biometrics. Biometrics are methods of recognizing a person based on physiological or behavioral characteristics. Some of the features that are used to recognize someone are a person's face, fingerprints, hand geometry, handwriting, iris, retinas, veins, and voice. Biometrics are slowly becoming the groundwork of highly secure identification and personal verification solutions. As technology advances, the need for highly secure identification like biometrics is increasing. Many federal, state, local governments, as well as the military, have started to use biometrics as a way to maintain private things secure. After learning what biometrics is, many people are curious as to why one would choose it over other more common methods of identification. They are also interested in learning more about the current issues with this relatively new technology. Why choose biometrics? There are many reasons why one should choose biometrics. The biggest advantage to using them is that only biometrics can verify you are really you. Unlike tokens such as smart cards, biometrics are really you and cannot be lost, stolen, duplicated, or forgotten like other tokens. Other methods of identification and a security feature are passwords. These are also not you and can be forgotten, shared, observed, and broken. All these things cannot be accomplished with biometrics. Since biometrics uses things that are uniquely yours, it is nearly impossible to duplicate them or change them to match someone else's. What are the most commonly known uses of biometrics? Something many people would be surprised to find out is that it is one of the most common ways of identifying someone. Fingerprinting is just about the easiest way to identify and verify someone's identity. Fingerprinting uses local features in the minutiae to identify an individual. It looks at characteristics like spatial frequency, type of fingerprint, orientation, curvature, and precision of the print to determine who the person being fingerprinted is. Another common use of biometrics is iris technology. This technology is based on visible features in the iris and the eye. This iris is formed by the age of 8 months, and it does not change for the rest of the person's life. This form of biometrics is more accurate than other ones because it has 266 unique spots versus the 13 to 60 identifying spots that other biometrics have. Face technology is another biometric that many people are familiar with. This technology uses cameras at low speed and low resolution to take several pictures of an individual. This allows for more accurate searches. The facial features that are emphasized are things like the eye sockets, cheekbones, and the sides of the mouth, due to the fact that these features are less susceptible to changes and alterations. After these features are extracted from an individual's picture, they are used to form a template that is ultimately used to help determine someone's identity. One last common type of biometrics is voice technology. Although many believe voice technology is the same as speech recognition, it is actually not. Voice technology is considered to be both physiological and behavioral. Although it is cheaper than other biometric methods, this comes at a price. This method is less accurate and may take a longer time to develop. How do biometrics work? A typical biometric sensor has 5 components. There is a sensor, the signal processing algorithm, data storage, the matching algorithm, and the decision process. First, the sensor is used to collect the data and convert the information into a digital format. A signal processing algorithm is utilized next to perform quality control activities and develop the biometric template. Thirdly, the data storage component is where the information that the new biometric template will be compared to will be kept. And afterwards, a matching algorithm compares the new biometric templates to one or more templates that are kept in the data storage. Lastly, a decision process that is either automated or human-assisted uses the results from the matching component to make a decision as to whether or not that person is who they really are. Although the benefits of biometrics have proven to be many, there have also been some issues associated with them. A religious and cultural concern that has been brought up is the fact that this technology must somehow also need to be accommodated by organizations that are implementing biometric technology. For example, some cultures and religions look down on photographing individuals. Because of small things like this, other methods must become available so that everyone can participate. Even though biometrics is able to benefit many individuals, it is not useful for all. Some people are physiologically unable to use one or more of the techniques described earlier. Besides that, some are concerned for the physical effects that a couple of these methods may have. For example, some people worry that the effects about the new iris technology may cause on people versus the lack of effects from the widely used older retinal scan technology. Many people are concerned with the ethical issues that using biometrics cause. For example, some believe that it is offensive because it is invading their dignity, rights, and space. Those individuals also think that biometrics undermines human rights for privacy and anonymity. Some people feel untrustworthy and embarrassed, and many people, though, feel like they are being dehumanized. A large part of those who are skeptical about biometrics are afraid of fraud and identity theft. They feel that their information may be accessed by hackers and misused by others. Many fear the worst case scenario and have their identity stolen. Unlike a new credit card that one can obtain after their old one was stolen, it is not possible to get a new retina or face. In conclusion, after learning about biometrics, many people are swayed into liking them. The way biometrics works is outstanding and impressive. The fact that someone's physiological or behavioral characteristics can identify them as being themselves and not someone else is amazing. Although there are many cultural, social, and ethical issues surrounding biometrics, many believe that the benefits outweigh some of the risks. Biometrics are much harder to forge or steal, making them more safe and able to provide more privacy. Because of their complex nature, they are unique and convenient and able to fulfill the market need for strong authentication.